Hello, Erie. I'm Joe Schember, Mayor of Erie. National Night Out is one of my favorite yearly events. It creates a unique opportunity for all of us to get out, say hello, and talk to each other. This gives me insight into what is happening in our Erie neighborhoods. Unfortunately, this year, COVID-19 is keeping us physically apart. To replace the in-person gathering, we created this video to let you know about programs that the City of Erie has available for you. In the next few minutes, you'll hear from city staff about great resources. And don't bother to take notes. You can find all the information on the city's website, which is cityof.erie.pa.us. Or you could do a simple Google search for Erie space PA space gov. Our website will be the first search result from that. Again, just go to Erie space PA space gov. I also want to remind you of 3 things we all must do until COVID-19 is brought under control. First, stay at home with those you love as much as possible. Second, when you must go out, wear a mask. And third, stay at least 6 feet apart from anyone you don't live with. Our COVID-19 numbers have been going up recently, but these 3 simple steps will help us to end that. Finally, the 2020 census is the most important thing you can do for our community this year. The census impacts everything from funding for our schools and community centers to our neighborhoods and parks. For every person that we miss in the census, we lose $2,100 per person per year for the next 10 years. If we report at the same level we did 10 years ago, we will forfeit over $1 billion in federal funding over the next 10 years. Completing the census is easy. It takes less than 10 minutes to do. To report everyone living in your home, go to my2020census.gov and fill out the questionnaire. Your information also remains strictly confidential for 72 years. And now, I'm honored to introduce Sergeant Tom Lennox, who will share insight with you on one of Erie's most transformative projects, the Police Athletic League. Sergeant Lennox.
Sergeant Tom Lennox. I'm the coordinator for the Police Athletic League and also the recruitment coordinator for the City of Erie Police Department. Once the school year starts up for 2020-2021, we're going to be in all of the elementary schools in addition to the 3 middle schools, in which the kids will have an opportunity to join the after-school program, Gears. I'll be in all of those schools, all the elementaries and middle schools this year, which I will be trying to recruit new kids, students throughout the city that would be interested in joining the Police Athletic League. If you're an older kid, middle school and above, we are looking for mentors to come into the middle schools and elementary schools with us to provide good leadership and examples for the kids that we have coming through the Police Athletic League. The community policing efforts from our department within the last 3 weeks have been just awesome. I've been here for 15 years, and the community efforts done by the mayor, our chief of police, and our current administration. The last couple of weeks, we've been going out into the neighborhoods in addition to the Police Athletic League with the SBCP Council, and we're going out in the neighborhoods with the big mobile precinct. We're handing out candy bars, Gatorades, water. Just last week, we took the ice cream truck, which was provided by Bonnell's Collision. And we went out in the neighborhoods for about 4.5 to 5 hours, driving throughout the city and giving the, not only the kids, but the adults that live in the neighborhoods, ice cream, water, COVID-19 information, masks, and it's been a collaborative and team effort. Not only are we trying to get out there and spread the word that this department has taken huge strides within the last 3 years in community policing. It also gives us an opportunity to get to know the residents in the community a lot better and have the conversation with the actual residents in a community to see how we can better further the initiative and the partnership with the police department and the community. Well, first off, I just want to say SafeNet. I just want to give a shout out to all the staff there. One of the stops that we did actually make with the ice cream truck last week was at SafeNet, and I know that the individuals and the children, more specifically the children, they're going through a pretty difficult time, and my hat's off to them for the courage with the staff and the mothers and the children that are involved with SafeNet. And just to let you know, I mean, things will get better, and just have hope and know that the police department, any other resources that you guys need, there is ongoing outpatient counseling that the police department can put you in direct connection with not only you, but the children as well.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rosdick. I'm the director for the newly created Planning and Neighborhood Resources Department in the City of Erie. Coming from this department, there's a lot of information and there's a lot of available resources that is going to help the Erie community grow and thrive. One of the areas that we've spent quite a bit of time doing over the past few years since Mayor Schember took office is working with our neighborhood partners and the residents who live in our neighborhoods to create strategic plans, to really try to understand what the priorities are for the people who call Erie home. And through that work, we help identify areas that we can put the resources that we have in the city to good use. Some of the things coming out of our strategic planning efforts is identifying blighted properties where nuisance businesses are located and working with residents to really come up with a strategy that would help eradicate some of those problems in our community. Other things that we're working on is using our code enforcement officers to the best of their ability to deal with challenged properties. And that's part of the neighborhood resources that we're working on. So we work closely with other agencies who help deal with problem properties. They help homeowners get the resources that they need to improve their homes, to abate lead. Those are agencies such as the city's redevelopment authority. They have a wealth of information and can connect homeowners to funding that might be available for them. In addition, we work closely with the city's land bank. The land bank looks primarily at blighted and abandoned properties, so we can help identify those properties and get them back into productive reuse. So all of this is a holistic approach to strengthening our neighborhoods. We also have a sustainability coordinator who can help with issues that you're having with your street trees. She helps work in our parks, and she also helps with recycling, so we're not putting so much waste into our landfill. So all of this together, again, is to make Erie neighborhoods as strong as they possibly can be.
My name is Moss Sala, and I run the Citizen Response Center here for the city. And the Citizen Response Center here is primarily charged with fielding phone calls that come in from the community and addressing a myriad of issues that can range from animal issues to street to garbage to neighbor issues, code issues, on and on. It's a resource that wasn't available in the prior administration and enables individuals to contact City Hall, get a human on the other end when I am able to answer the phone, and if I'm not, get a human respond back and return your call. So that has been proven to be successful and useful for a lot of the community, and I do get a lot of the same individuals calling, but they vary in age as well. I mean, it's across the entire gamut. They can call the Citizen Response Center by calling area code 814-870-1111. They can also reach me by filling out a form online on the city's website through City Grows, and they can also write their concern, and I will respond that way as well. And then, of course, there's always email available at msala@erie.pa.us.
My name is Deborah Smith. I'm the Assistant Director of the Department of Economic and Community Development. Some of the resources that the City of Erie provides, we provide funding for street improvements, for handicap curb cuts, street reconstruction. We provide funding for the neighborhood centers, who provide services for after-school programs, for summer rec programs. Some of the other agencies provide job training. We also provide funding to the Redevelopment Authority for housing rehabilitation for homeowners. The city also has a home investment partnership program where we have a first-time home buyer program. We also have a housing rehabilitation program. Funding is also provided to some of our developers. Housing and Neighborhood Services is one of those who provides affordable housing in the city of Erie. The city also has the emergency solution programs where we provide funding for the emergency shelters who provide operational costs for the homeless, as well as transitional living services. These are some of the programs that the city of Erie has. If you're interested in any of them, you can reach out to me. My number is 870-1274 for the home buyer programs or housing rehabilitation programs. Feel free to reach out to Veronica Fields. Her number is 814-870-1262, or you can email her at vfields@erie.pa.us. Thank you.